found a nice little spot here along the ocean. It's so quiet out here. I crossed the bridge into what I think is Ambergris Caye, or it's the north end of San Pedro. Either way, it's just, there's barely anybody out, and I don't know, I feel weird. I feel like I should still be in bed sleeping or something like that, but I was so exhausted yesterday that I actually fell asleep at 7:30 and was wide awake by 6 o'clock this morning. But yeah, I wanted to have a little bit of a real talk. A lot of times you just see like the really good sides of people's vlogs and the amazing time that they're having and all of that, and I'm definitely having those times as well. But I have been going through some difficulties too, and I kind of want to address that. I do have a lot of anxiety that I deal with. Most of it stems from childhood, from being bullied, from being made fun of, and I haven't been able to shake it as an adult. In 5th grade, I also did my share of bullying, trying to be with the cool crowd. When that cool crowd, one particular person specifically, but then of course her little minions, as I was a little minion as well, whenever she decided she didn't want to be friends with somebody, then all of a sudden they became the target. And this didn't just happen in 5th grade. This happened all throughout elementary school, and throughout middle school, and even so a little bit into high school. High school it got a little bit different because it wasn't really bullying per se, but it was a lot of drama. I tend to be one of those people who, whenever I see somebody whisper to another person and then they start laughing, I automatically assume that they're laughing about something to do with me, because that happened so much when they actually were talking about me when I was younger. You know, that's not meant to be arrogant, like, oh, I think I'm the center of attention and everybody's talking about me or thinking about me. You know, no, it's just, it legitimately stems from that happening to me as a child. The psychological issues that I had to deal with afterwards and that I'm still dealing with. So that transfers over into a lot of things. Transfers over to when I'm trying to learn another language. Like, I'm really trying to learn Spanish, but it can be difficult at times because I fear that if I say something wrong, that people will make fun of me or laugh at me, and it literally triggers anger in me if somebody laughs at me for doing something incorrectly or something like that. I get so pissed off. I've been traveling now for a month through Mexico, and I didn't realize just how much of an overload it was for me, as far as, you know, having to constantly try to translate everything, having people talk to me, and, you know, sometimes I don't understand fully what it is that they're saying. Sometimes I don't understand at all what they're saying, and then I have to ask them to repeat it, which they're usually very kind about. But then after the 2nd or 3rd time, you know, so if I still don't understand, I just kind of like nodding my head and smiling and pretending like I did understand, and hoping that they didn't actually ask me a question that I have to answer. Yeah, so I didn't realize just how much my brain was kind of in overload. Just, you know, I really want to talk to people and have conversations and meet local people and get to know about their lives. And it's difficult to do that when you can't fluently speak a language. And I really wasn't aware just how much it was affecting me until I got here to Belize and I started to see all of the signs in English, and everybody here speaks English, and I can talk so openly and freely with people. And I'm afraid that saying this is gonna make me sound like such an asshole, but I don't mean it to be that way. It's just, it really is like a sense of comfort, you know, to have been traveling for a month and having to translate everything and not being able to understand a lot of things people are saying, to go from that to go back to that comfort zone. And you know, I'm getting ready to go into Guatemala, El Salvador, you know, and on down to where, you know, a lot of countries that most people don't speak English. Yeah, so I will be diving into that again, but I just wanted to come on and talk about this comfort zone, this place that I feel comfortable, obviously, comfort zone, comfort. I also haven't met a lot of people who are in that transition of learning Spanish. A lot of people that I'm meeting are already, you know, if Spanish isn't their first language, it's their second or third, you know, but they're already fluent in it. So it's easier for them to get by in that sense. But I wish I met more people that were in that transition. I can definitely see this as a place. I've only been here for a day, so I said the same thing about Holbox, and I think that I think this is more of a place of comfort. This is more of a place that I can see myself living. I am kind of looking for a place to live for a while. Maybe not settle down permanently, but definitely see if I can, you know, live there and work there for a year or two or more. I just really want to get out of the United States. I don't feel comfortable there. I don't like it there. But anyways, so I'm gonna keep exploring. I've been talking for a while now, over 10 minutes. This all is obviously not going to go into the vlog, but I did just want to come on here and talk briefly about that situation and how lovely it is to be back into a place of feeling comfortable. All right, so let's get back to exploring the island. I'm just blown away by how incredibly nice everybody here on the island is. Like, everybody, every time you pass someone, everyone is saying hi and good morning, and people that run businesses, they're actually nice to people. But yeah, I just had a conversation with people at the dive bar, and you know, they were telling me about the things that they do and the nights that they have live music. Not doing it in a you should come patronize our bar. I mean, obviously that's one of the goals, but like genuinely caring about my time here, and at least that's the way they made me feel. What up, everyone? So I definitely know that I'm the type of person that is inherently kind of not lazy, but just I lack motivation. I think it stems from, like, you know, when I was younger all the way up and through 18 and then into college, I always had a set schedule. Like, I had school, I had classes, you know, and then I had work. I had things to do, priorities. And then as an adult, if you don't have work, you sometimes don't have priorities. So it's been really difficult some days that I haven't actually like mapped out or scheduled what it is that I'm doing to get out of bed and to actually do anything. So it is just about 12:30 today, and I'm finally getting up, and I made a list earlier of the things that I was going to do for the next, at least the next 2 days, the places that I'm going to go. Right now I'm going to a place called Elvie's Kitchen. It's just a few blocks south of here. I hope they're even opened, because a lot of places are closed for the low season. A lot of places are closed through the month of September because of September celebrations. I'm gonna head over there and I'm gonna cross my fingers that they are open right now, and I'm going to cross my fingers that they have coconut shrimp, but we'll see what happens. down to south of downtown San Pedro, and I'm so sad. I'm leaving today, and this is the first time that I'm coming down here. I think I've really been missing out. I think there's a lot of stuff down here that I would have been exploring, that I would have been doing. There seems to be a lot more people down here than there are up where I am, just kind of north of downtown area. My hostel has been absolutely wonderful, but I think that if I had to do it all over again, I would try to find a space down here. This definitely seems like a place that I would come back to. I really like it here, and it's kind of boring right now just because it's low season, but I think that during high season this place would be a lot better, be really amazing. Right now I'm at a place called The Baker. I walked it was probably about a half an hour or so from where I'm staying, and it's one of the places that's really recommended to eat while you're here. So I just got a breakfast sandwich with egg and cheese, and it looks phenomenal. So after that, I'm gonna go walk around. It's kind of a nasty day here. It's been raining all morning, but it feels really cool, so it's nice to be outside. And sadly, I'm leaving here in just a few hours. I'm taking the 1 o'clock ferry over to Caye Caulker, which is about a half an hour boat ride from here. And then we're gonna spend 5 days on Caye Caulker. I knew it. Just as I decided to finally pack up all of my stuff and leave, I finally made my way down to the Baker this morning, which has amazing breakfast. And then I met Wayne and Gustavo. Shout outs to both of you for showing me a really good time. I see Jacob, and he tells me about this like bomb ass place that has Jamaican food, the only Jamaican food on the island, called Jambel's. But of course I'm leaving in 45 minutes, so I can't try those out, but that just means that I have to come back here. But yeah, I'm headed up to get my stuff from the hostel, and then headed down to the ferry to go to Caye Caulker.